All right, this was the pop quiz from Friday, and here is your answer key. All right, number 1 asks you to graph half x minus 3, 2/3 x minus 1, and see where they intersect. Now, the problem with this is that it's going to be very difficult to see on the graph given these two slopes. So let's start here at -3, 1, 2, 3, and I do my slope of a half. Up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. And I go ahead and I take and make a straight line through there. So there's my straight line, like that. And that's y is equal to a half x minus 3. Remember, I start at the intercept, follow the slope. Now the second one says start at -1. That's right here. And my slope is 2/3. So I go up 2, 1, 2 over 3, 1, 2, 3. Up 2, 1, 2 over 3, 1, 2, 3. Now there was a typo on this sheet. It should have said, like that. It should have said 3/2, not 2/3. And that would have made this a steeper line. If I look, remember too, here's my slope, up 2 over 3, whereas this one had a slope of up 1 over 2. Now it looks like they intersect at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, -8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, -7. However, if you didn't do a very, very good job, and you didn't have a really good line, you might say that there was perhaps no solution because they didn't quite cross each other on this graph. So if you said no solution because the two lines didn't look like they intersected, that's okay. As long as you have your lines graphed, then you're probably in the right ballpark. Now the rest of these worked out pretty well, but this first one really threw people, and I think a lot of people lost time trying to make sense of that. Now, these two, this first equation, number 2, x plus y equals 0. Well, before I can graph that, I should get it into slope-intercept form. So I subtract x from both sides, leaves me y is equal to -x. So, over here on my axis, I have an intercept of 0 and a slope of -1. So I go start at the intercept, go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. So take my straight edge, go right through those points. There it is. Now my second line, again, it's not in slope-intercept form, so I should get it there. Subtract 3x from both sides. Y is equal to -3x minus 4. Now, a lot of students are getting here, and then they're kind of like forgetting what you're supposed to do. Start at the intercept, so I start at -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is right there. And then I follow the slope. Down 3 over 1, 1, 2, 3 over 1. Or I can also go back, up 3, 1, 2, 3, back 1. However you like to do it. So now again, draw my straight line through those points. And it looks like here's my intersection right here at -2, 2. Now it's also important to note that just because you've graphed it doesn't mean you have the right answer. You have to be able to read that point, see what it is. It's 2 -x and +2 in the y direction. My last one now, and this again, this is ready to graph, this is not. So 3y, 4x equals -15. Subtract 4x from both sides, leaves me 3y is -4x minus 15. Divide both sides by 3. I get y is equal to -4 thirds x, and then 15 divided by 3 is -5. So when I graph this, go to -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I go down 4 over 3, or I can go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back 3, 1, 2, 3. Draw my line. There's that line. Now the first one, the second one I should say, is thankfully ready to graph. It's in slope-intercept form. So there's the intercept, there's the slope. So I start at positive 2, go up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1. And then I can draw that line. And from what I graphed, it looks like they intersect. That's the intersection there. I'm going to call it that point, because it's really hard to tell exactly where. I want to pick the closest whole numbers. So negative 3, comma negative 1 seems to be the solution. Negative slopes go down, positive slopes go up. And most of this section is really all about remembering how to take the equation of a line and get the graph. Once you've got that, it's just a matter of finding where those two lines cross, because that is the solution. All right, hope this helps, guys.